So Storm 4 had been out for at least over a week, and now I'm sure a majority of the community got their hands on it. Therefore, I want to discuss and even share you guys my experience on this game so far. Naruto Storm 4 is very average. And when I mean average, I mean the game literally have about 3 fingers holding in on a cliff, or otherwise it's gonna fall. And it's gonna fall hard too. Like blood, bones will be all over the place, and the people who witness the traumatic fall will be traumatized forever, screaming like, "Ah!" Okay, I went a little too far with my analysis. Excluding falling off the cliff part, it is literally only Bandai Namco and CyberConnect 2 to pull it back up in order to save the game, of course. Now I'm gonna tell you guys my impressions of the game so far. It's not really much of a review, but I guess I'll give you guys some category scores anyways. Like story mode, I'll give story mode a 7 out of 10. I could have easily given something like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. However, they fucked it up from the beginning, where they give us some boring screenshots from the anime, and it kept on continuing all over from the beginning to halfway middle. And to this, I'm just wondering, why? What's the point of doing that shit? Was it to promote the anime? Was it sympathy, knowing that a lot of fans have dropped the anime until filler Putin ends like I am, like what I'm doing right now? Or was it just out of laziness? Yo, it's completely unnecessary whatsoever for what they did in the first place. There's a reason why everyone loved the Storm stories. It wasn't just because they're always ahead of the anime, kind of, but it's because of how flawless the cinematics are, despite the lip syncing, followed by good graphics and progression. CC2 make their story arcs like movies, and then now all of a sudden the last Storm they want to give us anime screenshots? Nah, you kinda got the fans fucked up from doing that. But at least from the bright side, it didn't last too long and we got to see some epic cinematics. But it was just the beginning, and halfway in the middle was just such a drag. Story mode was really good. I really enjoyed the cinematics, especially the last battle between Naruto and Sasuke. They really done a good job. They did left out a lot of things. And when I mean a lot, I don't mean just that. I mean all other sorts of things from the story. But it's not really much of a big problem to me. I mean, at least they got to extend certain boss battles, or at least pull out something that we never seen in the anime, but it's still badass in general. You gotta put it out right there. Like Team Taka, I mean, versus the Kages. Never happened in the anime, but come on, you can at least say it was pretty badass. I'd enjoyed something like that. It's pretty much what Storm was doing pretty much since Storm 2, I believe. Now, Adventure Mode. Adventure Mode, there's something I have to tell you guys. The fact that I really didn't get into Adventure Mode, so I know, why would I even bother to criticize something that I really haven't tried out yet? Well, it's because I've been watching a lot of videos and heard plenty of feedbacks about Adventure Mode before I even got the game, since I had to wait a little longer for it. But, fuck it, I'ma say it, Adventure Mode from my point of view, looks boring as fuck. The only part I done was to run to the collection store and bought some stuff. Then I run to Wheelchair Guy Sensei, spoilers, and I done at least 3 flashbacks battles of Ibusu's task. Adventure Mode looks so boring. No, Adventure Mode is so boring, and the worst part, there is no rewards whatsoever. Like how it was in Storm 3. You played a secret mission as EMS Sasuke. You even get to unlock him afterwards. And it's not like that with this one. And yes, I made a video a while back saying there could be a secret character or such after completing Ibusu's task. But turns out there was a small mistranslation error from a certain website which made the community read it wrong, including me. So therefore, I do apologize for that, really I do. But from that point on, I asked myself, what's the point of Adventure Mode besides doing those flashback missions and what, earning trophies? Me personally, wasting your time running from villages doing people's chores like a fucking slave? Oh hell no! Now we can talk about the backbone of the game, and that is the gameplay and online. Now, the gameplay, such as new stages, different maneuvers such as counters, leader switches, super chakra dash, round systems, and multiple jutsus and ultimates, which mean you can pick what you want to use. I love it. The new content has made to where you can't say this game is just like Revolution nor even Storm 3. Storm 4 also has its own unique tactics in a way, and what I mean by that, I mean it's kind of now harder to perform a combo cancel and try to do it into an ultimate. Now you gotta pretty much rely on the leader switch combos, or the leader switch dash, whichever you want to call it. There's no kind of punishments from countering 2. Instant awakening and attack drive is gone as well. This game, I'll probably say that it doesn't favor the noobs unlike Revolution, you guys. Oh, and Kaguya, yeah, her moveset, it's slow as fuck, and everyone thought the noobs would be abusing her too, so...
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Lol. But as for online though, as we speak, oh boy. See, I now have Storm 4 on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and let me tell you about the Xbox servers. Garbage. Yeah, it is actually far more worse than the PlayStation as we speak, you guys. But overall, online is really bad at the moment, and to be honest, I don't think I can go further details on how bad it is. If you played online, you'll know what's up. But not just online servers are bad in general, but I'm sure all you guys know about the spectating being gone, and endless is only 4 max players. So you know what? At this point, you guys, the only thing I could say here is just to wait whenever the hell Storm 4 gets an official update. Now I know I'm missing a lot more good parts and bad parts of the game, but this is just my first week impression, therefore I don't want to go overboard on my meaning. If I still make a review of this game, it will be probably later next month. I want to try out one of the DLCs and see how more different can the game go with their future updates. That's if we get some updates besides the online issues. But I did say earlier, if I were to give the game a score so far, overall it would barely be a 7. I would give it a solid 7, I guess. Now I want to know your guys' first week impression of the game too. How are you enjoying it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you already tired of it? Are you just waiting for these updates to come through? Let me know in the comments. See, for me, this isn't the perfect Storm game. It's not the perfect Storm game. In fact, it may or may not be the best Storm game ever. Well, for me, I don't know yet. I'm not ready yet to say it is the best Storm. I had to wait a little bit longer before I want to start to say whether it is or not. But I will say this. This is the most advanced Storm game ever. But other than that, that's pretty much it right there. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe. And again, just let me know what your guys' thoughts of the game so far. What's the biggest complaint? What's the biggest thing that really mentioned? I know I didn't go further on with the online. I haven't really played as much rank. I really want to talk about much in rank, but I only played 5 battles so far. I'm aware that the BP is still bad, and I'm also hearing that the BP system it keeps you 0 at a certain rank. And as for rage quits, well, if you guys see my other video, I'll probably put a link down below. There's still no punishment for rage quitters, but again, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Gillsenzu, and you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out.